Yo, what's going on? I am up early commentating the penultimate CPI qualifier, CPI 4. This is round 4, the final round of qualifiers. We've got 2 games left, including this one, and it's going to get interesting. We have 2 players here who can make the playoffs. In Glantz and Boromir. If Glantz wins, he actually knocks me down a spot, which is quite important. That determines which semi-final I end up playing in. We have Boromir, who also can make playoffs but would not kick me out. Boromir is a Greek national champion. Hello, Yorai. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Glantz is an online champion. He's a Division 1 champion. Boromir, Premier League player. CPI killer. I think he made top 4. I think he was even top 2 in the last CPI event. So you never count out Boromir. He thinks a little differently. I like how Boromir plays on these boards. He's quite experienced with these in real life boards. Can I borrow Mia for the day? What's Mia? Boromir? Oh, that's funny. Dude, it's so early. Okay. Now, I'm hoping this game is kicked off. It has. Alright. And we are go with a pretty interesting first board here. And we're looking at this, looking at the ore production. There's only one good ore, there's one good wheat. 6910 obviously offers a lot in terms of having the 2 best wheat hexes. And beyond that, you're pretty starved. You know, if something like 853, 6910 happens, you're pretty starved for ore and wheat. This 89 is going to be an option. And you're leaving a lot of space open for the players who got 6910 or 853. Access to wheat is definitely a pretty big deal here. I think there are many cases where you might want to, for example, take 893 over the 853. Just for the reason that you get onto that very money wheat. Yeah, he actually does do it. Nice from PizzaPenguin. I fell in love in your stream out of first glance. You drunk? What are you talking about? Are you just randomly having nostalgia about finding my stream? What do you mean? Oh, you're talking about Glantz. Oh, you're making a... How's that so random? Sorry, I'm a bit slow today. It's still the morning. Alright, 893, first pick here. Now, is it 6910 in second? There is a lot of brick. Sheepport is active. Great 3-1s. There's an 8-5 here in the corner. 8-5-10 is not bad here. 6-9-10 is also good. Alright, so Marius gets the 6-9-10 down, quite a secure pick. He's definitely going to get something decent on the way back. The question is now, What is going to happen here with Boromir and Old Glantz? Both of them need a win, and only one of them can get it, and maybe neither of them will get it. Especially after these first two picks, they're going to have to do something pretty funky. Let's see, maybe they get talking.
Yeah.
Because 10 is like single shared. That's the only
Right.
reason why it's a good pointing right.
Alright, Marius going for the wheat board with this pick here. And I think he's anticipating some brick on the way back, which I think you can reasonably expect. You might even get on the coordinated 6, which would be not bad, not great either. I mean, the 6-3-2 is not insane. It might allow you some interesting outs, potentially to plow the 8 ore though. That's a very big deal. If 6-9-10 can actually get onto that 8 ore, that's a huge deal, and that really could happen this game. I think that's going to be a big plan of the 6-9-10 is, yes, you look at the wheat board and probably you win that race, but look beyond that, and there are open fields of potential on this 8 ore as well. Now the fact that there's an 8-5 to 8-5 on this board does make things quite interesting. This little 2-pack here is quite nice. Marius going to 8-5, there you go. Yeah, I think so. Angry Robin. I think it's a good one. I don't think that 8-5 should be left though after these picks. I mean, it's arguably the best spot available now, just because of that 3-1. And the question is, does Boromir ever take 6-9-11, 8-5? 8-5 sheep ore. Oh right, yeah. Yeah. No, I was thinking if it's an interesting pick to go 8-5 to 8-5, but yes, the 8-5 is not even necessarily there. No, 8-5 is definitely fine. I think if Marius does get the 6-3-2 though, he just needs to roll like a 6, and he practically plows the 8 ore. I think that's got to be the goal here. Because otherwise, with 6-3-2, the wheat port is not enough. It's just not. You don't really have any functional port from that point. The sheep's not good. You can build onto the 3-9, sure. You can get coordinated 9s and the coordinated 6s, but is that going to be enough? I really don't know. It seems like if that 9 is blocked, you're basically not doing anything. Boromir here. Oh, 8-5-10 from Boromir. Does he go coastal? This is important, actually. This is actually very important. Oh, okay. There's fire from Boromir. Goes for the 3-10. Sneaky little ore access, and he might get something like the 6-12-11 to 10-12, by the way, here. If Marius wants sweep, you can't risk it by taking 8-5. Right. But if you do take 8-5, what's to lose, right? I mean, you still end up with the best wood, the best wheat, the best ore, the best sheep. And you just end up with a better all-wheat sheep setup than PizzaPenguin, which really forks pizza. That's very bad for pizza. Then pizza's going to have to fashion some other setup, right? Maybe. I think it probably ends up looking something like maybe pizza takes a 10-4-3 and goes woodport, something like that. I think you'd have to find a way, maybe an 8-4 to 10-4-3 if it's open. And definitely there are outs for pizza here. But yeah, exactly. Yeah. Look, I think pizza gets 8-4 point inwards. Yeah, I think so. I think it is very cool. I agree. That's one of the more fun ideas that I've seen in a little while. I think 8-4 into 10-4-3 is actually a very legit setup, and then you get woodport, you're cooking. That's great. You double your 8, is all you need. You've doubled your 4, you're on the 3s, it's all coordinated. And, what are you going to do with the extra brick? Track back to 3-6. Another great expansion. I mean, these are options that are available. Worst case scenario, okay, you don't do that. You go 3-9, you go 4-2. I don't know. So now Glantz actually has an interesting one. 6-9-11, I feel like has to go. Is it 6-9-11, 6-12-11? It's not bad. It's actually, for having wheat production, solid. For having coordinated roads, solid. For having safe 3-1 ports, solid. I think that is a reasonable setup. You could also take something like the 11-5-4, or even the I don't think the 5-12-11 has any virtue here, value really. What do you think about pointing the 10-12 safety run port? I think it's failing to capitalize on what might happen, which is that you get something like the 6-3-2, and frankly the 10-12 is not going to be enough. That's just not enough of a game. I think it's reasonable for Marisu to assume he can win the race. That's important. Yes, I think he can win the race. Secondly, that he needs the efficiency and doubling the 9 rather than doubling the 10 and going 3-1. Yeah, I think that's better, and it makes for a better city. Okay. Most importantly, still remains to me the potential to plow the 8 ore. That is by far the biggest upside that Marisu can get in this game. Is not going 10-12. It's not going for the 3-1, which is very passive, and it doesn't give you a lot of power. Your rolls don't really improve. You don't have cards to spend. What are you 3-1ing? The 10 roll? The only reason the 10 roll is being 3-1 is because you didn't go wheat port and because you doubled the 10 instead of the 9. So it's, to me, that seems a little unintuitive. I think it does leave open the 6-11-12 to the 10-12, which is something in itself. But I think this is valid. I don't know if I would have taken 6-9-10 in second. That's a different matter. But I think when it comes to the roll in 6-9-10, pointing up is very legit. You really don't want 8-9-3 player getting both of those ports for free. There's a lot of wood on the board as well. That's how I see it, at least. That's, for me, it's a no-brainer. Just because of the multiple advantages that it presents. Not just for you, but also in terms of taking up space on the table, restricting access to good outs for the first pick, which obviously does have some intrinsic advantages. He's getting the massive ore with the best wheat, and for all the wheat that Marisu has, there's no one to trade for ore with. No one else makes ore in access by any means. 6-12-11, and now you could point up, you could point left here, but then you're racing Boromir. I think pointing up is solid. Glantz going to be banking on some 11s this game. And I wonder if he goes to the 6-11 city early. But this is good. This is good for Glantz. I mean, the question is now. No, I think Marius likes 9-11-4 a lot, actually. This is one thing about the 11-5-4. It definitely denies the good outs to Marius. But then at the same time, Boromir takes 6-11-12, which you don't want. 6-11-12 or 4-5-11. Yeah, exactly. That's basically where my head's at. I think those are two pretty interesting outs. But coordinated 6s, coordinated 11s. I think, frankly, this setup is better than Marisu's setup with the coordinated 6s. So I think it's a good spot for the Glantz. And he's also making it difficult for Boromir, who does have the big production. Boromir 6-12-11 to 10-12 is really, really on top of the world. It's amazing production. He's got all 5. He's got great wood with great brick. He's going to balance out the wheat, coordinated 10s, and a little 3-10 expansion here. Not to mention this 8-5 around the corner, which he doesn't look like he's building to. He didn't go coastal, but if it's open, Boromir can absolutely go 8-5. Now the question is, what are you taking here? Do you go brickboard? You go 6-3-2. It's quite slow, but the sheepboard brickboard are viable. You can go 11-5-4 and take wheatless and maybe build to the 11-9, and it's just, or go for the 3-1 port off the bat. Definitely interesting options.
The question is if I take 4-3-2, which is very low, or 6-3-2.
6-3-2 is way better. You get on the brick port too.
Yes, but it lives in a middle spot.
6-2 is trash.
Oh, 4-3-2 from defensive, because then otherwise first can go 8-4 to 10-4-3. It's not a bad point.
I think it's 5. Isn't it 5 or 11? Why do I like 511 so much?
Thing is,
That's
Marius
really
gets
crazy.
9 for 11, which is very
the
good for him.
4 and the 5 are not shared.
I think 9 for 11 is
Not
excellent.
that.
She gets
Yeah,
you everything
no,
you need.
I like it.
Time.
Oh, ew. Oh, brother. Okay. Boromir's gone for
I
the
could go
gross
511, yeah.
road game. Wood,
Hey,
brick,
you're
sheep.
up, man. I feel like you
Oof.
have no choice but to.
9 for 11
I
open
was
here from
going for
Marius.
8-5. I think everyone knows that.
What? He doesn't want 9-11 for now.
There's a lot of road competition though.
Let's
How bad
see.
is it if PizzaPenguin gets 5 for 11 or 9 for 11?
I mean, I
Probably
think he's.
pretty bad.
I don't think it's bad because I guess the reason 5-4-11 would be bad is because it builds to 9-11. Like
Yeah,
in
exactly.
and in and of
You build to 9-11 and then maybe you can road build or something, go to a port.
in and of itself, 5-4-11 is not that much better because like 8-4 on the or port is good. Basically,
I feel like 9 for 11
the
is.
fact that it also gets 9-11 is not great.
Yeah, let's go 8-5. I mean, there
Oh,
are still
man.
road builders and stuff, so.
Interesting. I mean, I feel kind of confident that 9 for 11 does get blocked less than that 11. You do get the wheat port. You can still get the 5-4. I'm not sure. 9 for 11 seems a lot better to me. This 8 is going to get slammed, and you don't have flexibility the same way. I'm a 9 for 11 guy here. I like all 5, and I think the advantage of the ore here is kind of overshadowed by the fact that it's going to get blocked like crazy, and you basically end up sharing everything with pizza. We'll see. This is good for pizza though. I think this is very good for pizza actually. 4-5-11 to the 9-11 is great. You can also take, I mean, 9 for 11, I guess it's not worth taking straight up, but it's not bad either. I mean, if you had to. Yeah, look, I mean, do you get both of those ports in this spot? I don't know. There is a chance that you're trading ore and wheat to Boromir for brick and sheep, or brick. I guess Boromir doesn't even have that much brick right now. Yeah, Boromir's going to be playing wheatless here, and he's going to need to get his hands on a port. I like it. Here we go.
That's very strong. If it goes to 9 ship, it's
Yeah. So 9-11 first, probably.
That's so huge for pizza. Now, do you go for the wheat or do you go for the sheep? Right. Boromir's holding wood sheep. Glantz holding wood wheat ore. Decent steals. Marius holding ore and sheep, and he does actually go for the sheep.
I thought that was a solo for a sec. Y'all's blocks look very.
I know.
Pieces look very similar.
Okay.
I had to stare at the colors for a really long time.
If I'm Penguin, I go 4-5-11, point in, and try to go for wheat or wood port first. Yeah, I don't know if Glantz plows you. He might for the road play, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Or for a brick. Yeah. Okay. Where does Boromir go first? Good question, man. 6-2, I think you want the extra brick. Yeah. Then the question is just, do you even go 6-2? Or, yeah, exactly that. He's lucky actually to have rolled 2-8, so that's very convenient. Boromir does go sheep port, he's very happy with that. I think the sheep port makes way more sense. And now, he kind of gets the best of both
I
worlds.
guess that's the spot for us white to block.
Yeah.
It won't change. You see the Boromir play? Yeah, this is the plan is he wanted to save the road connect. He didn't want to give Pizza the broken setup, and actually the extra wood will come in handy. Yeah, he will. So Boromir will go on the sheep on the 6 brick, and then maybe go 310 first. I think 310 is better than going brick ball off the bat. Just also because like accessibility risk, I suppose. Doubling the 10 and getting on the 3 ore is clean. I think it's good. Look, Boromir's committed. He doesn't need the wheat. You get the ports. You make some trades. Eh? It's okay. You get 310. You get the sheep port. You get 310, and then any settle is pretty solid. You can go 8-4. You can go brick port. I mean, you should go brick port, but yeah. Say the brick for the roads. Exactly. Yeah. I think you go 310 here. After the sheep port, and then brick is fine. Tough position. I think the 9 did roll clean though once, didn't it? No, it didn't. Oh. It's been blocked 3 times? 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Pizza crying.
Right.
Yeah, you can't extort me, but just hit. Purple's about to have an insane setup. Just hit purple.
Yeah.
Like my
It's just-
setup's basically just as good from a roads perspective and way worse from a Norway cheap perspective. So just hit purple.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
But-
you're probably.
But you also just get
But
cards
no
that you
one-
already have by hitting me. But
can't-
I'm a loose trader. I can't really talk about what I'll trade now, but you know I'm a loose trader.
I think it's this anyway. Just because.
Glantz already had wood though.
goes for
It's alright. Marius is fun to watch. Hopefully, he does some fun plays.
This.
Marius plays well.
Don't have it.
Not yet.
Don't have a break.
Yeah, not that many 8s and 6s.
I think he didn't need to take 8-5 here, to be honest. But
Yeah, True.
he does a good job of finding
Just
finding
a
his
bunch of
solid
7s and
points.
9s, basically. My
Right.
phone's at 1%, and I may or may not put it in before it dies. So if I go out voice chat for a couple minutes, that's why.
Yeah.
Glantz said he's getting on a plane soon. You might as well charge your phone, bro. Ooh, that might be close to the settle for pizza.
I'm gonna finish on 3, aren't I?
And I think Marisu has the only wheat in the game right now. Is it the 6 wood block?
6.
I think it is the 6 wood. Or do you want to hit Marisu again? 5's not a bad block, but don't hit the 6. Now, I think we've had a couple of 8s. Yeah, 2 8s, but no 6s. Glantz is really looking for 6s. He can start to up his production, and
Like every block's on me. It's so crazy.
that's why you don't go 8-5, though, I think.
That's crazy, man.
I feel
What
like
happens
this
when
is...
you park yourself on all the best numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, even robbing me. Insane. And he even gets like the 1 in 6. So
Oh, you got the wheat?
I'll do it
Boy.
for a grain whenever you have.
yeah, but it's 1 in 6.
Or a grain and something more.
yeah, I
cannot
could
give
do.
settlement now. This
Oh.
also true for
Yeah, now
blue.
purple has city in hand.
If you give me blue, if you give me earlier the grain, you can
Now
delay
purple has
purple.
city in hand here. Like,
Skip.
I think we need to aggro knight white. Because if evading a
Aggro.
city, I think he just takes off.
You're also a 9 or 10 away from a city yourself, right?
Yeah, but it's my
Oh.
turn. You don't understand.
Yeah, I'll kill this dispense. I'm definitely not doing that. I'm not
Okay.
burning a
That's
night at
probably-
2-2-2-2 when it's not on me. But
Yeah.
I hear you.
Then you're just giving purple city. Just normal. I mean, only if he doesn't draw
And-
cards, obviously. because he
Can
could
you
also-
pause the game? I have an issue.
Yeah, what's the issue? I don't know. How do we
The issue is I double clicked and I use a touchscreen in my laptop. I double clicked on the dice and it went larger. I'm trying now to reduce the size.
Oh, he knows to zoom in. So.
Classic.
It zoomed in a lot. I cannot see the map. Okay, I have to exactly.
It's funny how he said that. Good morning, booty cheek. What's going on? I gotta say, this is when I said that Boromir plays a little bit different. This is a good example. Is like most people would be too afraid to spend the extra road here and to make to sack the spot, and to not have direct access to the ports. But for Boromir, I think he just kind of understands what you need. There's something that comes with the experience of playing a lot and winning a lot in real life as well. The guy knows how to win games. He's a national champion. And I think he's got a pretty nice position here actually once he gets set up. It will be slow. Wow, the expensive sheep flip. How rare is a sheep though? This is a PizzaPenguin situation, huh? Who does not have extra brick? Oof. Insurance for pizza potentially, but pizza is a city now, right? Boromir is the great road network.
No. I can only do this for like a non-block or something.
It's accepting, and if I cannot
Yeah,
get from it,
he has a city anyway. Like that's why I can trade away.
So do you, Marius. You have a city also.
Yeah, but I can't trade my wheat away because then I would have city. He has wheat to
And
spare.
I could 7 out and lose my city.
Yeah, but like, why would you? Whatever, just do it.
Alright, Boromir gets a wheat, he's happy with that. He needs a brick still, I think.
Because like his city quality is so much better than mine.
definitely.
That's
I will
true.
not argue with that.
So it's the settle quality. Oh my gosh, you didn't even settle there.
No, 6 is nice 11 for Glantz though.
I mean, knight probably doesn't even matter because he has ore and wheat spare now. Well, no,
There is
actually no,
Okay,
no wheat spare
Right.
because he traded it away.
purple has 1 brick probably.
Yeah.
If it has not been stolen.
Purple had the city, so I didn't
I'm
check.
actually considering not sitting the ore.
And I would, yes. White, I guess nobody will block you for a while, so maybe you have to consider when pizza starts to develop city and settlements to use if you have a knight.
Do you want ore here, White?
He's ore and wheat to build a city.
Probably not.
Hmm.
I mean,
Okay.
it depends, but
Even
what are you
more,
looking
2
for?
ore even.
Brick, mainly.
Don't have it. 6 hasn't rolled.
6 has not rolled. The only one who has brick is
Yep.
pizza.
Purple had the city regardless, so you assume he doesn't 7 here. Even if he 7s, he has it now. He's very close to the settle too. I think Pizza might have exactly settle city in hand. It's got to be close. He might be 1 wheat off.
What do I do here?
Peter
I'm
Panda
just coming
CPI,
out.
what's going on?
I don't really want to buy another dev. 'Cause
There's
I
a
feel like I'm gonna win the army
invite
race.
to the
I'm gonna
Discord.
win the army race, but
It's not a bad idea to have a dev.
Does Five even,
If you cannot do anything else.
does Pizza have wood in hand?
If you have
Because
a
if it
lot
does,
of
he has city settle. Like if he gets wood, he has city settle.
it's annoying.
Glantz has to pop again. Now, Pizza might have the settle here. I don't know if he settles the cities first.
wait.
I think he can settle or city, and to do both, he needs an extra wheat. Depends on the steal before. He may have lost his wood, but I don't
Like
think
if he
so.
gets a wood trade, he gets settle city.
I think the 5 has definitely rolled at least once. I'm not sure that wood is.
Yeah, but The brick road, the wood road. Maybe yeah, he probably doesn't have sheep, but he stole the sheep from me, so maybe he just has city settle in hand.
Yeah,
But
I stole
there's
his, I stole the sheep back from him, but then
okay.
he got a 1-for-1 sheep trade. So
You could just have it in hand, to be honest. I think I don't even city 8-5. Which sounds pretty crazy, I think.
this is a nightmare.
Glantz is hating life here. He's had to spend his cards all for devs.
What?
Yeah, no,
Why
9
is
is
he
in
not
city for pizza.
citying?
I think he only had 2 wheat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but settling over city, I guess it's
He's
easier
afraid.
for him.
He's afraid I'm gonna roll into a couple 6s and back plow, which is honestly correct. So
Or a road builder.
I think you should still city though, because no one has knights.
What? Glantz has 2 devs.
this game,
I mean,
I
I
hate speed, so doom and gloom. But I'm not sure I've ever seen a game that's more over at 3-2-2-2. Pretty unbelievable.
Boromir and Glantz definitely have some work to put in here. Morning, Julia. Is it not very early? Is it not like like 8 a.m. on a Saturday? It is, right? Good morning.
I also thought about going 5-11
I need a coffee. I'm exhausted.
with place 9 left.
You have work? Yeah. Oh, the
Oh,
12.
GG's.
I'm gonna get a
My
coffee.
turn?
Dude.
Sure.
Yeah, it's your turn, Boromir.
Yes.
Shall we pause? Oh, okay. You're good.
Finally. Yikes.
What's happened here? Oh, double city. Oh my god. It's 5:50 a.m. God damn. All right. Well, oh, Boromir settled. Nice. Boromir needs time. Glantz needs 11s, basically, or a mono.
Any
Glantz
trade
will
with
produce.
City guys has to have at least two materials.
Okay, then I'm sharing pizza, I think.
Glantz will produce a vast quantity of wheat, actually, by the time he gets 10-12 as well. Definitely an interesting spot. He's not going for the 10-12, looking at that 4-11. Which is not bad, especially planning out. If you do plan for a 6-12-11 city, I don't know, double it, match the wood and the ore kind of a little bit better. Dev from Marius, and he actually gets a roll down to the wood port. Funky. Okay. Oh, oops. Boromir, here we go, nice. Does he have brick? Oh, did you get it in?
Still not aggro-knighting up.
I see you want this.
I need 2 cards for
2 cards for ore.
You need to get 4.
2 cards for Was my audio that bad?
I don't have brick and I'm in last place. I'm not giving you 2 for 1. If
Yeah,
you want to
but
like
it's
pizza
okay.
steamroll, you can. Otherwise, it's fine.
I'm pretty sure it's a city for you. So
Wait,
no.
It's
what are
not a
you
city. I have
offering?
1 wheat and 0 ore.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to pop a
Ore?
dev so my stuck hand is gone. And
Why?
You don't have a
What was
something?
your offer? I may be interested.
what?
What is your offer? Are you offering the ore?
No.
It's fine.
No, but
Yes. I could.
Trades
Why not
wood
trade
to
with me?
pizza for an ore.
I am
Then
assuming you don't have ore, and Marius not giving ore, and I'm not just gonna sit and 7
you
out. So we're just
wanted
gonna let
to.
Pizza win the game.
Pizza's going. He doesn't go for the wheat port, which is interesting. I think you're in a position where you can actually challenge Marius for the wheat port after he's dropped in the other direction. Okay. Surprised at how clear the 8's been. Big 11 for Glantz. Interesting. Now, I mean, 3 devs, honestly. Boromir definitely has a little bit of catch up to play here, but he's not in a bad spot.
Another city in hand.
Yeah, Pizza does have another city in hand. I mean, if the 9s keep rolling, the game just ends.
Or
gonna be
non-block.
interesting.
We could also do non-block rates.
I want Boromir to get into this game. I really want Boromir to have a shot. But I feel like in this position, Boromir either gets to like 6 points or just somehow wins. I guess we'll see. I think he should get rolled, but he might not. Like, if the production just gets too weird, he might just not get it. Now, the 9's rolled, which is unfortunate, but you just got to prevent it.
I'd much prefer to steal from Pizza, but I would like a lead, Marius. It's up to you.
That's extortion, to be honest.
What?
Hey, that's extortion.
You're allowed to. You're allowed to
Yeah.
extort on a knight.
I can get-
for 7.
I can give you a wheat.
Oh yeah, it's a knight. Is it a knight? Yeah, it's a knight. Yeah, sure, I can give you a wheat for like everything other than wood.
Okay.
It's not me anyway. So,
Ooh.
Ooh.
Onto the 8 now. Gotta be the 8. Okay.
How did that happen? I didn't know you had those. There we go.
I know. I really want Boromir to win the setup. Just to show people. This is a skill-based game. This guy started with wood, brick, and sheep, and no good expansions and won the game. I would love to see that.
I've gotten about 0 rolls. That was 2 nice ore steals. I don't know how that happened, but I at least have a shot.
Wait, Glantz
Dead
got
yet,
2.
not only mostly dead.
Glantz stole 2 ore there. Wow. Huge. And that might cock Pizza as well.
only one. Interesting.
Pizza Knights, Pizza
did
Dev.
you
Okay.
watch twice?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes
That's,
sense.
yeah, that's it.
Shit.
Nice 3. Alright. Well, I mean, the key issue here, I gotta say, the thing with 8-5 is that it really makes it difficult for Boromir. Because obviously if it doesn't happen, Boromir just has the 5 open. Like this, he barely makes sheep. His sheep production is actually the same as the rest of the table, which is not great. So 310 is going to be a nice addition, but Boromir has some work to do here.
If you have to offer.
Okay. Is that a settle?
What? Did I say yes to that? Like,
Oh! Oh, Boromir! Okay. Now, I don't know about that one. I feel like the 10-3 is much more worth it. I don't know if you can afford to be wasting roads here. I don't know. I feel like you don't even want that 6
What are you
move.
doing with this, bro?
Doesn't really matter what he's doing.
Thoughts? What are we thinking about that? I
Man, a little bit.
I mean, far, you know.
I know, but I mean, I'm losing by far. I'm a little desperate, and you've been asking for 2 for 1 for your
Yeah.
wheat.
Okay.
wood wheat to Boromir for a sheep. Okay. Dev for pizza. Okay. Yeah, I think for Boromir, you look at 3-6 and it's like, well, as soon as the 10 rolls, you wish you were on the 10 because it's just better than an extra wood. And yeah, 6 can be a road, but also you have 8-4-3, which is also road building, and you also have the 6 already. So I don't know. I feel like you could have gone 3-10, save yourself a road, have an actual free card roll, which is great, and then you just drop to the brick port. Seems valid. I find this interesting. I find this bad. To be honest. I don't know this because he'll port brick and have extra wood and just takes brick port. I don't know what Warrior's plan is here now. I think 310 is better in like every situation. I think the only thing that this does is prevent pizza from connecting for road. 11-5-4 city from pizza, by the way, absolutely monstrous. This might be a pizza win.
Yeah,
Which is good for me.
I'm not
I-
gonna do that because the
Yeah,
other spot, the
that's
other
game will
spot
end
that-
and you will still have to wait. That's the problem.
Chaos. Well, for me personally, I need Glantz to not win because he knocks me down in the standings. Glantz is the only person who affects my standings, but Boromir can also make it to playoffs. He just wouldn't affect my position. And unfortunately, it looks like neither of the guys with a chance to make it have a great chance right now, but we'll see. I like to see stuff happen. It's better than seeing stuff not happen, in my experience. So we'll see. I remain hopeful that Boromir can find a win here. Boromir hits pizza, alright.
Need 1 damn 6.
No, I think 6-3. You're not playing for points here. I think you just go 10-3 because it actually helps you win.
Does anybody want wood for anything? Not to make trades that make
Yeah, and the wood does
I
not.
mean,
sense.
no. I would only want wood if it came with brick. I have
The wood
a
is
couple
not in
sheep.
demand.
I can
Is
give
the
you
6 still
1
never
or
rolled?
2 for 1
It is
for whatever you want. But
brick.
1 second.
8 and 6 do not roll, and since you have no wood, you probably know that.
I can trade
Or
off if
you
you
have
want. Maybe even all wheat or something if you want.
Boromir devs. Oof. I mean, a mono is also very good for Boromir. 8. Shit. Oh, the 6 for Glantz. He's happy. Hey. Dude, Saturday mornings.
At some point, they
Pizza no night.
to avoid any surprise.
Boromir,
Pizza
what
no
do I
night.
block? Do I block the 9? Or
9
do I block
sheep.
the 5 or
I
something?
think, yeah. Slam the 9 sheep.
What do you think?
Probably the 9. This keeps it under control.
Oh, Marius 7's out here, and he might have a chance to settle. He might have a chance to pop. It's definitely not going to be both anymore. Now, oof.
nice.
Poor pizza. Oh, this is a Boromir trade. That's a Boromir moment. Does this work? This might work.
Interesting. If I have the material.
I can also do this. Come, let's
Go
give you a
for it.
card. You're a bit behind me.
I have no sheep. I have no sheep.
I have sheep.
Yeah, the fact that Boromir does not actually have sheep is kind of crazy. But again,
I'll do it the other. I don't
all
really
extra
want
sheep he
four
has
right
is the
now.
10 to the 2, and he didn't settle on the 10-3.
Wait for sheep. Okay.
I think you really want that.
What you do off the
10.
break? Boromir?
If you add something to the wheat, I can consider.
Wheat
I
to
can do this.
Glantz for sheep.
I can do this.
Wood ore for a brick.
It's tradable. You probably get a settlement there.
Yeah, and like I'm still not winning.
See, this means you can add you can add another card.
Okay, that's wide off. Good. I just move it then.
You get a
Okay,
settlement
that-
now.
Max, I can just.
if you add material that you do not need,
Oh,
This,
Go,
this is
Boromir.
completely bonkers for me.
yeah,
Without
this
Nova.
is bonkers.
yes,
Come on.
yes, definitely. It's
Let's go, Boromir.
Wait.
That's the trade. No, that's the trade straight up. This is what Boromir needs too. This is actually a valid trade. Nice, good hustle, Boromir. I know so many people would have taken that 2-for-1 with the wood ore, and you go, oh, it's better than the ore. It's not. Boromir does not need the wood at all. And another 10, dude. Boromir needed to double that 10. I think he would be
I'm willing to fade.
at the brick port, and he would have extra free cards in hand.
That's-
Yeah.
That are like not wood.
Boromir could be close to a city here.
let me make some.
That's cheap. Sheep, not
If you have an
very
extra
good.
brick, I'll give a sheep for a brick. I don't know if you have an extra.
I can even do
Super.
2 wheat for the rest of your hand besides the ores.
Maybe
Already.
this is of interest to you since you have the port.
Hmm.
No, no, no. Like the wheat's a good card, you know. It's not like I would want a free card of anything from that, and also higher chance of settling out.
Man, it is unfortunate. It is unfortunate that Boromir didn't settle 310, I
Why would
gotta
do
say.
1-1?
I feel like he'd have a city here.
Because you may need the material more than I do.
No, I don't need
And
wood.
visual.
I don't need food.
Because you're winning.
But let's count points here, yeah. Let's say, I mean, 6-3 has happened, so it's a fact of life now. Boromir, let's assume with this, Boromir has guaranteed rolled, which is not a bad thing. In fact, it's a good thing. So, assume Boromir on 4, gets a city in. I hope this is the city, and that would put him on 5. Rolled 7, rolled settle for 8, rolled settle for 9. Could work. You might not need the brick port, but I guess you will take it. Is this happening?
If you have,
There
you
is
have
no
the
cheaper.
you have the extra sheep though, just do brick for
Okay,
sheep.
great.
And you can trade if you
Oh
have
my
an
God.
extra sheep. You do brick for sheep with me.
Oh,
you won the sheep.
no,
you don't have to
Boromir.
stay with him.
That was close to the.
Oh, Boromir was timed out there. Okay, and he's actually just going for
Yeah,
production
there we
here, I
go.
think. Wow. Glantz Road Builder.
I also
Okay.
had a sip previously.
No.
Okay.
Oh, Glantz. This is why Pizza should have gone a wheat port, dude. He actually.
Now.
Nice settle from
That
Glantz.
was a
Wow.
good turn.
That's a good turn for Glantz. Could be open settle for 8, which is
Yeah,
so
I
bad
mean,
for me.
I don't hold road like.
Good 6
No, I
ways.
mean,
I can
I'm not
trade-
saying-
I can trade material before. I can trade material.
Pizza really needed that wheat port, I feel like.
No, Glantz,
Instead
I'm
of
not
having to
saying
build 2 roads.
I know what.
I'm saying,
just gonna.
I'm saying I just got
Yeah.
boxed in, and where else am I?
Pizza's
going?
on 7, I think.
No,
I
Here.
am open
man.
for trading suggestions.
Just do.
Oh, wheat port.
This seems a bit.
You
Let's
could have
let's
both.
let.
Yeah, I mean,
Wait,
this
this
is
is
why it's
elite.
you, Marisu, and it's crazy that you're
Yeah, it is.
making a
Yeah,
big deal
that's
saying
correct,
me
no.
and not you.
Dude, now Marisu is really cooking. Another good reason, I think, for Pizza to challenge the wheat port after Marisu drops the rope to wood port. He doesn't have the port yet. You leave open the spot for Glantz anyway, you give him some space. And you actually get something. You deny Marisu something, that's also relevant. It's not just about, like, what's good for you. It is good for you. But also the fact that Marisu with both of these spots, I mean, you don't want the 8 or the 9 to roll anymore. The 9 is decent, but it's also dead for Marisu every time, right? So In this spot, I think Marisu has a high chance to win. He's not the only one who can win, though. I mean, Glantz is potentially on 8. I don't think it's clear yet. I think Marisu has a great spot, but Glantz could have a 9-point turn here. We don't know. And again, I mean, if Boromir does have a VP, if Boromir pulled one dev VP, also if Boromir has a mono, it's huge. If Boromir has a VP, cities for 6, roll settles for 9, which is very legit. It's over? I disagree. I think it's a race to the finish. I think Glantz can game. I think Boromir can game. And it's just a matter of time. I agree that Marisu cannot. I agree that you can't stop Marisu from advancing the game. But I don't think he's the only person who can win here. And if the 7s come in hot, best believe it's Marisu's getting jacked, right? Boromir needs a city so bad here. No one wants to trade with him too. It's rough. He's making a lot of roads. Let's go, Boromir. Okay. Oh, let's go, Boromir. Oh, never mind, Glantz. Yeah, he did secure a road.
Surprise from the blue.
Okay. Yeah, it's true, he does secure. I mean, even this 5 road was not secure. I mean, Marisu could have taken
I
it.
have no wheat, so probably not.
Okay.
Oh, dude, Boromir.
Take 3 ore for. Actually, I wouldn't even, because then I would just get monoed.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the idea of trading your way. That
I think, honestly, in this specific spot, I kind of wish that Boromir had just traded roads to Glantz and trade in for the city, because you still have the very easy road, but like you build so many roads. Basically, even after the city, your whole setup is roads, so you can easily catch up on that. Now Glantz has a bit of an awkward spot where he feels less close to the game. He's probably less motivated to play hard, try hard. And Boromir is also in a position where he is more of a reasonable threat, but he needs the city, so they're going to see that coming too. I'm not sure if taking road there was necessary. We'll see.
One card.
I'm giving it for free.
Yeah.
Pizza needed to challenge the weak
Why
pull
are we
after
giving
Marisu dropped the road onto the 8. I think that's just a
Because
fact.
he gets an all for free. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm giving him 2 ore for 1 card, so it's.
I'm not betting my damn kidney squash.
No
Night
reason.
copy
whatsoever.
Nate.
Like if he has a mono, yeah, it gets mono. But if he doesn't, he gets just value because he has like only the 11.
And 2 ore for 1 card is a 1 for 1 and a free ore.
Yeah,
So,
pizza.
I mean,
If
whatever
I
you want to do.
pizza, if I do 2 for 1, I'm not then gonna get it monoed right back, right, by you.
Of course. I wouldn't dirty mono anybody.
Oh. A man of honor. Okay.
Now, do I 3 for 1 wood and just buy a useless?
You really
threat?
took it with pizza just for him to mono you. Okay.
What does Pizza want a
Said
wood
that you
for?
wouldn't. I don't.
What is Pizza using a wood for, bro? He only has the 10-3. Does he have a road builder?
Hold. That's the question.
Oh, Glantz. Oh, Glantz.
Step good.
Oh. Okay. Alright. Oh!
What?
Oh, that 11 is nasty.
He has mono. He has mono 100%.
Oh, I'm not gonna dirty mono anybody.
Yes,
Oh my
mono.
lord.
We have 0 or in cycle.
He doesn't have mono, but you're also not getting.
There's 0 ore in the bank. Oh my god.
Even
That
if
11
he
was
has mono,
perfect.
it's too good.
It's to buy devs. Why is this
Yeah,
too
but you
good
could
for
also
me?
just have a mono. Just
I'm
mono
not.
everyone.
I'm not giving it to you because you're a huge threat. I'm not giving it to you because it hurts me, not helps me.
Oh, that's fine. Boromir, is this something that... Oh, you don't make wheat. Boromir, is this something that interests you at all? I don't even know what your cards are.
Oh, Pizza Yop? It's not a terrible
it's
trade. I
not
mean, if
the first
Pizza definitely struggles with point access here. He's going to need to compete for
Boromir
army, I
definitively
think.
has a mono. He's just waiting to pop that ore.
I really hope Boromir has a mono, dude. 19
Boromir's
ore
not
out.
mono.
Every single ore is out. It's like
I actually don't understand why extending roads and building to the ore port instead of the brick port would make any sense unless he had a mono, was waiting to rip it, mono the ore, and settle on the ore port.
Do you think
So
he
I-
has one? I don't know. I think
I-
someone.
I really hope Boromir has a mono.
The dev has never been tested, and look, the road. There's a chance he just like wanted to secure road because he wanted to secure road, but like, to me, if I were
He has
him,
no. He has no 3-1 though. Like, what else does he do? Like, the brick pot is just a too cheap brick pot. Like, it's not really good, you know. And since he has no.
Yeah, 8-4 might be
I-
better than the brick port.
I
It's
do.
pretty
Glantz, does either of these help you?
No, I have a city in hand, so I'm probably not looking to trade.
Oh, he does have it was a Yarp, yeah. Yarp for Dev, always brutal. He was hoping for the double there. 2 for 2 is not terrible. I don't even know if... Did Boromir have enough sheep? I feel like
Yeah.
Boromir generally does not have sheep this game. No, he doesn't. My guess is, despite everything, Boromir is probably underproduced sheep compared to the rest of the table. Probably Marius who's produced more. Probably like Glantz has produced more off those 9s. 4 1s for a sheep. Ouch. And the 8 pops. 0 ore in bank again. What are the chances?
One, brother.
That's so crazy. Like the idea that back-to-back rolls give exactly the number of ore required to empty the bank, and it's not like one less or more in either direction that someone ends up missing out on ore. That's really crazy. I don't think I've ever seen that before. So another 4 for 1. There's 5 ore in the bank. I mean, Boromir is hoping. I mean, this could be a mono spot. Is Boromir here? Yeah, we're just talking about that. Boromir with the ore mono. Oh my god, it is back to 0 again. 3 turns in a row. That's unprecedented.
Guess we're gonna find out right now.
Yeah. If he has
Oh,
one, I think we'll
dude.
know.
Group X until
I feel like Boromir's lining up a 19 ore mono
But we
here.
also will find out if you have one.
I don't.
3 turns in a row, 0 ore in the bank.
I'm sadly gonna be a second place contender in the army races.
I can trade you all though for me if you want city.
Marisu, the thing is, Marisu basically rolls a 9 to go to
Probably is the main
9
goal.
points. Maybe even just
He's
win.
trying to settle
potentially.
so that way his ore mono is useful. Is what this is.
He's asking for wheat.
He might-
Yeah, I mean, Boromir has
Yeah,
nothing.
He has like only 2 or 3 no cards.
You're not going to take the 19 cards.
Don't.
Oh.
No trades.
I would like 19 free cards, please. Oh, and
If he has
all the
one.
ones that you
Like,
don't make.
You could also just have mono. I mean, you have
Very
that
nice.
more.
I
You know,
don't.
well,
I don't have mono. No
that's pretty
trades.
sad. That's pretty sad actually.
Come on, Boromir, please, Mono Man. Is he not in VC? Why is he not talking? No, he's muted. Damn it. I love Boromir VC.
No trades. Make him 4 for 1 the ore at least once.
2 brick for a wood is also kind of crazy. Yeah, I mean, Marisu can definitely lose out on army. Pizza may have pacing against that. Glantz may have pacing against that. 3
Very
brick
good.
for a wheat, dude. I think he really does have the mono here, huh?
It's not that clear actually.
Come on, Boromir.
Except that it allows
No.
him
Because he
to.
didn't play it right now.
Oh!
It allows.
Oh!
What the heck? That is shocking to me.
No ore in the bank.
That's
4 turns in a row, 0 ore in the bank. Glantz City, there's some ore in the bank now. He put 3 back. Just,
don't have a mono.
there's a city. There's here are some cards back.
Knight. Pizza.
By the way,
Knight.
The only ore roll that actually works is for 3.
Okay, I'm gonna let you play it then.
We now have a very interesting situation where literally ore cannot be rolled outside of the 3. But Marisu, you can keep Marisu from making ore anymore. Which is kind of crazy.
I would
Two,
do
and I'm kind of saving them for better spot. Like I'm not gonna compete on.
Purple's
RP.
too many nice ways, so not that
Hypothetically,
likely.
If
No.
if one of you didn't have a knight and there was no competition.
That's the thing. That's the assumption here, though. Obviously, Marisu has pacing now, but if he does not have a knight, then Pizza has pacing to get it, right? I mean, he has He can play it. He can pop right now, and he can secure it. So that's you got to play for it. No ore off the 8. Wow. Wow.
It's good. Is it good for me? I don't know. Maybe probably not, but I only have like ore in hand, so.
No, it's because
That's the difference.
purple. You opted for a dev last turn. He has a fresh dev. That's why.
Wait.
Glantz maybe on 7 here, but I'm assuming 6 with dev. Marius takes army. Now the question is, there's a decent number of ore back
Where the
in the bank. So the 8 is a roll, the 9 is a city for Marius.
Who is it right
Black
now?
Boromir.
This actually,
Block.
this doesn't necessarily make it easier for Marisu though. He now needs to decide between popping, like if he was on 7, it may have been easier to close. But now, you need to maintain these points. You need to actually secure army against Pizza while also finding a way to get the last 2 points, which might not be the easiest. We'll see. It's because I think in most situations, you're basically porting the city to buy the dev with the 9 wheat. That I feel like that's the most common scenario here. Okay, the 6, the wood port is really monstrous. Does he have a pop?
Yeah, but
Popping isn't
Portland
bad, I
doesn't
agree.
see Everyone else's cities.
But in some ways, it makes it more difficult, if anything. Like, army is not that safe.
Whatever. Doesn't matter.
He actually cities here, I think. Oh, he pops. Ooh. No one's even remotely close. But look at Boromir, though. I mean,
1.
it's a weird position, but if Boromir can settle city here, he might be on 9 points.
Yeah. Marius is clearly very close, so I don't.
It might be, but let's see. Watch Pizza.
Wouldn't
Pizza's
say
the
that's
difference
very
maker.
close.
Pizza's the only one who can save it. Oh,
You are-
Boromir,
you are-
dude! I so wanted Boromir to have a shot. Fuck. I really did not want Boromir to 7 out there, dude. Also, if he had the mono, there's no excuse because it was just 19 ore straight up. I really, really, really hope now that he has a VP and not a mono because the mono was too perfect. Even if he couldn't, like, even if he didn't have wheat in hand, it's 19 ore, dude. I mean, you only need, what, 11 to city without any port? Yeah, you still have 8 ore left over. I mean, you can even port in for a wheat and still have 7 ore. Oh, sorry, it costs 11 ore to city, so you'd have 8 ore left over. And you port for 1 and you're still 8-5, whatever, away from city. Boromir hits Marisu, okay.
With
I'm
the
with
9
you.
wheat block.
I'm with you, brother.
Uh,
I don't understand.
Where's
The
Boromir?
thing is, there's pretty little ore in the. I don't really believe him that he spent all of his ore. I just think he just 2 for 1.
Oh.
He has ore.
why, bruh? Nice
I do
block.
have all, but I ported
It's fine.
most of them.
I mean,
Glance.
I think that just locks in Mercy winning, honestly. I can't buy.
I feel like Boromir was so close to city multiple
Yeah.
times. I think he was
Yeah,
a
but if
card
you have
off.
2 non-knights and you can't use one of the non-knights to create a dev, then that means that army would put you on 9 too. Like I don't think it's that much.
No, you'll see my dev.
Road builder, got it.
Mono.
Yep. Yeah,
Wait,
no.
Peter doesn't have a knight?
So
God.
built to the
damn
damn
it.
spot. Can leave it dangling, but that's the only place I can go to, so I might as well show it.
I mean, does Glantz have road prospects here?
Is there any merit in me knighting here?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I mean, it's a good idea if you want
So
to.
I
do
can, but
So I can try to.
mono or port settle or port or for city was also the initial thought. I think with 19 ore, it's definitely enough to do something.
I don't know.
Dude,
I don't love.
please tell me Boromir doesn't have a mono. I really, really, really
So,
hope that he does not have it now because it was perfect. I don't know what better mono you could have. Okay, I think this is 5 sheep or 6 wood. It's not actually
I
sure.
don't know if I've ever seen you play. I'm not really sure how honest you are with your devs, but I'm just gonna trust that you are
Very
to.
very honest.
Very.
honest.
Here we go.
But I
Hits
didn't know it was
Marisu.
mono because I would have played it on ore already. And
Right.
you
Oh, he
do
goes
wanna-
10-3.
Road builder because they're both out.
You need to give
I
Pizza
guess
a
I could
dev
have
here,
VPs.
though. He's on 6.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you have VPs, and then you could definitely fight road, but I'm just gonna trust you.
Yeah.
The thing is, Pizza can't. Pizza without a port, I think he kind of created that issue for himself. Oh my god. What?
Well, the game's over.
Is that GG?
It's
That's
not.
why I think the 9 wheat needs to stay open so I can. I guess there's no other way to get wheat for me to try to
I think
even put pressure on him.
I think the 9 wheat needs to stay closed, or else he just cities for the win.
No, but then I
Glantz
can
whammies.
never
Classic.
get army, or like I can't even compete army. I don't have a port. Nobody else has wheat. Like you're making him have the only wheat in the game.
Yeah, but you actually have to block the 9 though, if you're like for real.
I think I just gotta block the 9. There's so much ore in the game, and he either has a mono or a.
8's
I
not
really
bad
think it's the
either.
9 wheat. I'm like so sure.
Just depends on his hand, because I think he 4-1'd. Well, I don't know if it was Pizza who 4-1'd actually. 9 might be a winning roll for Marius here. But then again, the 10 exists. Road for a wheat. I mean, who has it? Oh, dude, Boromir. I really feel like Boromir going 6-3 actually put himself in a spot to lose. I think that might be game now.
Willing
No.
to get insurance here.
No.
Yeah. Yes. I don't care. It's fine.
Took it off the 8. So now 8 is winning for Marius.
With this.
Okay. And also, I mean, Glantz can go for a pop here,
Have a
but he's
settle.
super behind.
Which one do I drop it on?
There's a settle, okay.
Probably the 10-12. So if you get some extra wheat, that I can actually.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
that's what we can see.
What are you? I'll take a free
He's playing Knight to unblock the winning roll. Yes.
something.
Yeah, do you want a free ore or a free wood?
Or
Wood up.
Glantz now looks like it's 7.
and then hold on.
Gives insurance. Okay.
I knew I should have moved it to the 9 before the turn. So stupid.
Yeah. Oh, Glantz had it as well. Yeah, that's. Oh. Table needs a 7 here. 8 is just over. Oh, that's probably game.
Game, brother.
Yeah, didn't matter.
Shit, yeah,
Yeah,
the one.
GG.
GG's. Wow. Quad City. That's the weak port difference, I think, yeah. Boromir did pull the VP with 1 dev. Wow. Wait, Boromir had 4 ore in hand? Get to keep your kidney? Fine. Alright. Well, this is good for me. Despite my kidney loss. Yeah, whatever, squat. Whatever, man.
I gotta go pack. See you, boys. It's fun.
Yep. See ya. Good game.
Yeah.
Boromir's also already left. Okay. So basically nothing changes on the standings. I am safe. I'm definitely not playing on the J-Dog table. It's either I'm playing against Bo and Wheezy, or I'm playing against Griffin and Killer. I'm definitely playing a national champion. And then another absolute beast. Boromir kept stealing ore. Dude, Boromir had more ore than anyone else at this point. Everyone's just left. Alright. Yeah, I'm happy Boromir didn't have the mono because obviously it would have been perfect. But hold on a second. Because where did the ore empty out? It was like he had 9 of the ore. Well, that's why he did the mono, I guess. Yeah, I mean, you would have had 19 ore in hand, but what do you do with 19 ore here? He already had a city. Am I crazy or did I get overhit here? To be honest, maybe. But I think you should have. I think you made a mistake by dropping this roads. I think you needed because Marisu challenged for the wheat port, for the wood port. He dropped a road. I think you needed to then drop your roads to the wheat port. I think you need that. And you also need to threaten plowing him to the 10. You need to challenge Marisu. If he gets both ports, you just have nothing to play with, because he can't do anything. And Glantz is fairly likely to plow you and to want to plow you. I think if you had gone for the 9, you would have had like notably better chances to defend against Marisu and also to be able to pop devs. I think that's the big difference maker. It you know, how the game rolls out is what it is. You had the mono, you know, you can't control that stuff. But I think dropping to 11.54 is, well, firstly inefficient, and secondly it does nothing to stop the only person who really can take you down prematurely, which is Marisu. For me, that's got to be the play. So otherwise, to be honest, in the first half, it was a 2-player game, and even at the end, it was kind of still a 2-player game. Like, Glantz got a bit closer, but he's on like 7, 6, yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's on 6 with 2 open settles. Sure, you can roll like a 6 and an 11 and 9 or something, get like double settle pop, whatever, but I think, yeah, you need to be hyper conscious of Marisu's position, and yeah, once he's dropped to the wood port, you know that he doesn't make wheat, and no one is going to trade him both spots. No one, unless Marisu literally trades away a whole city to Boromir or something. In which case you can just ask Glantz to help, and you probably trade him a city, and he'll give you the wood port, which is also fine. You need a spot. What were the devs that you got here? 2 knights. Yeah, a little late. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, in terms of the hits, I don't know who rolled all the 7s. I feel like you had most of the 7s early. No, you had 3. Boromir had a few. Yeah, I think there's also an element of like, you have more stock hands than Marisu. Pizza, you're much more likely to have ore to have as a steal target, right? Like, Boromir's gonna want that, and Glantz wants that. So there's definitely an element of like, you're more likely to have the cards as well. So I don't know if it's necessarily only threat robbing, but like in this position here, you do pose like a major threat as well. It's definitely spooky. Also in this position, was it exactly this turn? No, he dropped the roll before as well. Yeah. And when did the roll drop? Yeah, it was exactly in this position. Look at Marisu's hand here. He even goes to the city first because he is confident, because he's comfortable, and as soon as you drop 5-4, Marisu has as good chance to get on the ports as you do. And your hand is like this. Yeah. I think you just have to go, because then every 9 is a dev. Like, that's a major upgrade. That's a really big deal. Like, 9 is already effectively a dev, but like, the fact that even if the all got monoed, you roll a 9, you dev. That's epic. Otherwise, I think Boromir threw by not going 3-10. You just did not need that many roads. You really don't need that many roads. And the 10, I think the 10 would have got Boromir a city. What was the point? I feel like he was close. Oof. Oh my god. Yeah, so he was like offering a road for a wheat. Road for 2 sheep, something. Very close. Okay. Well, nothing happens to playoffs, which is great for me, kind of. I only have to face off against a national champion and another absolute tournament killer, but it's fine. The last game of the playoffs is going to be later tonight, actually. So I'll post about that in the Discord. We'll see who's covering it. I'm not sure on my plans yet, but it definitely will get coverage. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my Saturday morning, and I hope you do too. Thank you for coming by, And yeah, it looks like playoffs are almost locked in. There's only one more change that can happen, and there's 3 people on 1 win in the last game, and there's multiple different outcomes that can happen based on who wins. So we'll see, but I'm happy. I'm not going to be last seed guaranteed. I'm either 14th or 15th seed overall. That's pretty good for me. Happy with that. GG's. I'll see you at some point. Peace.